Eternal. So what I mean by the two of them is Doom Eternal is a direct sequel to Doom 2016. These two games are actually both so amazing, and wow, the combat, the graphics, the lighting, the sound effects are all just beautiful. The story isn't exactly anything like a masterpiece, but it is still pretty good. You're basically Batman with insane guns tearing through demons and other, demons with pretty great level design. Doom Eternal, the sequel, improved on all of these with the level design especially. It's just a blast to play through, and there's probably not even one moment in the game that'll bore you. The graphics are amazing. I love the upgrade system for Doom Guy and his weapons. Along with the way you get weapons, it's so simple but complex enough to not seem worthless, which it isn't. It hooks you immediately and doesn't do unnecessary exposition or make you feel like you're waiting for the action. This game is definitely worth a try if you're a Game Pass. Now, the second game we have on this list is the Yakuza franchise. Now, not everyone liked the game, yes, but it is a game series worth trying, at least. The main character, Kiryu, I hope I'm saying that right, is a Yakuza member, and it's a classic JRPG game with free roam and a great open world experience. The combat is amazing, and the story is superb, with a couple goofy side things here and there. Now, if you start with the prequel, Zero, Yakuza 0, it's around 25 to 30 hours in length, which is great for RPG like that. And there's tons of side activities to keep you occupied if you don't want to blast the main story. Now, without saying too much, overall, the Yakuza franchise is a great starting point if you're looking for some good story and action games. Now, the next game on this list is Assassin's Creed Origins. Now, I know a few Assassin's Creed fans didn't enjoy this game, which is okay. But this game is truly great if you give it a chance. The world is so beautiful and the gameplay is very, very solid. And the combat too. The story is excellent. The voice acting is brilliant. Even the side characters like Aya are amazing in this. And I fell in love with this game when I first played it. I grinded it in like a week. The campaign is around 30 to 50-ish hours depending on what side missions you do. But the game is definitely worth a try for sure. Just make sure you never play Odyssey. That game is a whole other video. Not a positive one. But the world of Egypt in Assassin's Creed Origins is gorgeous. Being able to visit the pyramids and all the ancient Egypt cities was marvelous. Even things like the side missions feel very similar to The Witcher 3, with the idea that they all tell a story to invest you in them a little. More than the past Assassin's Creed games, at least. We just completed side quests to complete them. And now it's more of I really do want to figure out what happened to this lady's husband and things like that. And this game's little details like enemies carrying out dead bodies of other enemies you already killed add so much to the immersion in the game. You can even schedule your attacks if you really want to. Overall, the game is a great experience and is worth it for sure. A Plague Tale: Innocence, one of my favorite games ever, and for great reason too. This game is fantastic. It's a great stealth game, has an amazing story too. You play as Alicia, and your little buddy is Hugo, your little brother who you're basically with for the whole game. And surprisingly, it isn't annoying when you have to do certain things for him because they don't make it too tedious most of the times. A few missions were incredibly annoying, but not that bad in my opinion to completely turn you off of the game. It came out in 2019 and still holds up great as well. Looking amazing, great gameplay. And instead of using things like guns or even melee weapons, you have like a slingshot that feels great when shooting at the guards. And you can upgrade it. And the upgrade system is not that tedious or anything. But sometimes it's a bit of a hassle getting materials since it's not an open world game. But overall, it's not that bad. The story and gameplay along with the characters bring this game up for me. I really do love the relationship between the characters. It feels genuine and like everyone wants to help each other out. And you get so attached to Hugo especially, and you just want to make sure he's okay and safe the whole game and actually protect him. I love how each level gets slightly harder, so it's not the same difficulty, but they don't just get insanely hard out of nowhere. But all in all, it's a great game, and I highly recommend it to stealth game lovers. Wow, okay. Arkham Knight. What a game. This game is absolutely brilliant, and I do not care what people say. This game is a must-try if you play the other two games, and even if you never played them, because you don't feel like you're missing too much, but There is a spoiler from Arkham City, but I'm sure mostly everyone has seen it already. But this game is nearly flawless. The combat is beautiful and it still looks amazing to this day, despite releasing in 2015, 7 years ago. It can pass as a game released in 2022, honestly. The story is a masterpiece in writing and never felt dull once. The pacing feels amazing and the way the characters get written and the twists that they do with certain characters are so good. I just wanted to eat up every writer of the game's story. The writing and narrative was delicious. I know some people, let's be honest, most people, didn't like the Batmobile combat because it was too difficult and annoying at times. And even tedious and overall, just not fun. Don't get me wrong, driving around the Batmobile was a blast. But some sections were not it. You may get a tad bit frustrated with some sections involving the Batmobile. Again, let's be honest, you definitely will. But that didn't lower my personal experience, and it shouldn't lower yours either. Because I came for the Batman story, and I got an excellent one. I highly recommend this game to everyone. And that was your quick run through of games you need to play on Xbox Game Pass. If you guys liked the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and notifications on to see what games you're missing out on. Stay safe, drink water, and have a great day. See ya.